So, last time we found out that rocks are solid. Yes, very solid. Generally about it. I'm going to have a bit of a cold, so I might mute my mic a little more. Save on the editing process, but yeah, I think we've got some. I was going to say recon sites, but it's to check out that it works. Oh yes, it is a work story, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a couple of radar pings. Can you go up top all the way now? Oh, the big old dark area. As we sort of discussed last time, the dark areas here generally mean that there's probably less rocks there than normal. That's where the gap is. Down and work my way up, I guess. Oh, that's habitat, so we're okay there. I don't intend to manually fly there, we'll use the Astro Gator when we hit the black, so hopefully I won't end up going arse or side first into a rock and having to then get the old sledgehammer and crowbar out and try and fix things. Also, we do have a cargo processor now, so we'll talk about what that's doing and how that can change what we're doing and all this lot, but yeah, so well, yes, I did change tolerance to space because I don't want to waste master rounds. Okay, so first and foremost, as usual, we will hang around the deployment zone just a little in case we get a random spawn. Because we always can get more intel or various things like that. Give it a couple more minutes. Couple more seconds even. Bingo. Valid dream. Aurora. Is that you, Anna? I don't know what it is about the water. I'll stay away from my clothing. Never had beacons up. I'm like, well, I mean, there's plenty of rocks out there for everybody. And what are we going to do? Mine the entire rings of Saturn? Don't tempt me. You hear? So... oh, we've got another one. Big contact. Okay, now we can go online. So there's a bunch of there. That's the one in the middle. It's kind of hard to see what... I mean, the thing's in the way. It's kind of hard to see. We've got two here. I mean, that's the center one, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the low one. So that's the one we're going to go to first. And see what we can see. So these contacts can be, as I sort of discussed when we found the habitat, they can be quite a few things. So probably pays to be prepared. Moonlet. Now, I might not be able to see where other ships are on the LIDAR, but whenever you see a big old line like that, that's usually because there's something rather big out there. Let's have a look around. That's a big old rock. Don't think we can probably break this one. So moonlets, if I turn on my aiming lasers, can possibly contain secrets. So let's have a little look around this bad boy. Not too sure we can do anything if it is just a nice big plot, but what this also is, it's a point of reference. So for instance, if we were to, oh I don't know, get into a situation where we would need to head back to an area quickly. So instead of just trying to, say for instance, if you look on the visual feed, there's a nice ridge there. We could use the fact that this rock is here as a stepping stone to do as what we just did. Just drop in at the outer edge, and then just use our navigator to fly in from here to keep going. But no, this boyo looks stable. I'm not seeing any gaps in the LIDAR either. Like I said, as if I'm looking, I'm not. I mean, basically, once you get close to them, if they've got holes inside of them, because some of them can be hollow, you'll actually see it go transparent, and you'll notice a void in the LIDAR. But no, that is a solid void. Very fine. Not sure we can do anything with it, but I'm going a little too fast in the direction. So let's navigate the next one. See if we got him off. 1 second. What's this? So, oh, brilliant, there we go. Now then, I'm going to keep this. How all processors work is you need to keep the chunk within the actual processor. So normally, as again, further reinforcing the fact that if you do pick something up, kick the thrusters to make sure it hits the bottom. That noise there means the thing is working. And what it will do is it will boil off the H2O and the beryllium, and it will then give us another list below that. Oh! Let's finish what I'm talking about first. It was another list below that once it's finished processing. It also increased our power draw, obviously. So there we've got processed beryllium that is separate to the cargo hold we've got. Processed cargo does have a limit, and of course it means we can now carrying a lot more. Excuse me for popping my mic there. So the trade-off is, of course, we're carrying a lot more equipment, a lot more weight with us, but it also means we're picking up a lot more stuff now. Oh yeah. Yeah. I had a feeling when you start... Let me show you this. If we go into our pilots thing here, SR1, SR1 dash, SR1 dash means crew members. So the moment you start seeing double dashes like that, it's typically something as bad as befallen it. There's not many bodies there, there's usually 2 or 3. Let's grab this tungsten. How heartless of me. We don't know how long they've been there, but yeah. Not sure who's breaking these. Maybe this is sort of a spillover from the whole Gamamede matter. Maybe it's like retribution. Maybe it's just good old-fashioned ass hattery pirating. Yeah. Trying to delete him just came to existence. I guess I'm wrong about that, but just grab this. So over here, the whooshing noises. That is the processor working. Sorry if I'm not shocked for saying this. It's not the first time I've seen this. I have a different save, which I've paid quite a bit of money on it. In-game money, of course. It's a broken palladium there. Could be spun over from my laser, maybe. Yes, rub the face of it. Well, it is in itself, not behaving itself. So now that I'm processing these, again, the process I have at the moment is only going to be 40% of usable material from the ore and 40% of the water back into my processor, back into my thrusters. That means I can pick up the smaller chunks because I know I'm going to lose money on them, but it also means I'm not having to worry about it now. What we can also do with our manipulator arm, you can also do it in your normal excavator as well, because you can fly in the middle of these. There's the slightly morbid task of collecting the bodies. Because, you know, these people have loved ones. They don't want to be out here, do they? I also don't want to join them, so let's be a bit careful here. A little closer. Turning the arm on probably helps as well. So yeah. Did I get that? Yeah, I got it. Rather morbidly, watch my container. Oh look, I'm now carrying carbon. What's about a carbon? Well, carbon's not exactly easily, is it? All jokes aside, this is something we will be paid for. It's cool. The little lit is going to get yeeted in space, that's the verb. But so, all jokes aside, this is part of salvaging missions. We will be paid for bringing them back in. Which sort of leads to the rather black idea of, well, maybe we got to a point where you can break a pod and the bodies come out of it, surely be paid for them. And then no one's going to ask questions of how we got all these. Oh, I'm holding onto a rock. And also, yes, this is the same cargo hold. We're now processing stuff in it. To note, it doesn't boil, or I think it doesn't cook oil off anyway. I think it uses lasers. So it's not like we're dumping bodies into giant furnaces. I am actually dumping space rocks on top of them, so... yeah. I like to think we're storing them in some sort of container. Like away from the banging and crashing, but yeah, it's... Don't think about it. Just gameplay and story so great, but we're taking great care of them. With great respect, and I'm totally not doing it for the fact you get paid to do it. Yes. So we get a bit more liberal in our chunk gathering, a bit less selective. Because again, we are picking up weight, but now... the jokes write themselves. What else here, Marietta? May eat the palladium, but... let's turn around. It's 4 grand, but we can get more. Case in point. Not case in point. But as I say, we're getting quite a bit of palladium. We will get a lot more money doing it this way, but we will also burn a lot more propellant, which is why it pays to have a cargo hold, it pays to have a processor that gives you back propellant if you're doing this. There, I think I'll double check when we get back in because I can't remember. That'd be brilliant behaving itself. No. I thought I saw blue, it's fine. Let's say with a bit more power draw and possibly a lot more engine wear and a lot longer out, which means we'll probably be burning through more cash with salaries and repair costs, replacement costs if necessary. Then, as I say, it swings and roundabouts, but it also means we're a lot less reliant on actually finding good chunks to begin with. Because now we can take any old rubbish. Oh, hello. Got another friend here. I'm good, but are you playing with someone? Going on. I think they're just above me. Combat music kicked up, so I think I called them just the right time they by the wreck? Because he's checking out the... 1 second. Has he got that one there? That's moving away from us. Yeah, I think he's by the wreck. Let's go by the wreck. Oh, hello. No, it's Journey, okay. That's what the microwaves look like. I thought it was being fired shot out there. So that's the habitat. Maybe it could just be a rock floating in the habitat. Maybe like that. I'm not can't see the one that says I've got a transponder. Let's go to the pylon. This one's bigger. No. I got that one there. What was that? So big on the old radar. In before giant rock. Patrick, no! But yeah, I said in the previous one that I do struggle to see ships in the old transponder, and I fully accept that it's most likely my fault. But as I say, they said truce, so if I start getting mass driver rates fired at me, well, who's a sucker? Maybe they're just saying that to get into a more advantageous position or to get their front of the... That's all legs there. I also saw a rock flying towards my way. Could be from our BLT friendo. Collision warning? What collision? Yeah. Oh. Bring the match driver online a second. Do they above me and I just rate them with a laser, maybe? Not sure. Save. Ah! Visual, there's one off to our right. So I'm right there. What's probably happening, he's probably shooting the other guy. Which is just fine by me. I don't know what it is with this arm, but... maybe it's just the thrusters. I've had better thrusters before. I have a sneaking suspicion. Let's head back this way a little. Driver on, arm off. And see if we can't find out what became of BLT. I don't close the know we're talking about. Hello. I've had a feeling our friend might have had a truce with us, but may not have had a truce with the other guy. If so, it's probably down beneath us somewhere. Laboratory was definitely worth picking up. I'm on, so everything. Keep the lights on. So I'm going pretty fast, keep the driver on. So Brilliant is something good even to grab with the processor because it's usually pretty light, so it'll process pretty quickly. But at the same time, do remember we are losing material doing this. So if we were just getting in pure chunks, we are losing money, but we're getting in a lot more. Okay. I apologise if my voice sounds more scratchy. I'm coming out with a cold. Yay, Britain. Cornucopia are mean. That was close. Okay, yes. Have the yellow adrenaline booster on that one, I think. Yep. Don't blame me for that one. Put the old middle on that. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a replay, right round. I would sing it, but I would kill people. Not because I'm good, it's become terrible, but, you know. Sonic weaponry tends to get frowned upon. Anyway, that would be a good idea to have some sort of sonic vibrations. How was sound travel in space, Cyrus? It doesn't. There's nothing for it to vibrate against. I know science. I'm awake, I swear. Get it, there we go. Get, there we go. Worth keeping an eye on this total ship mass as we're doing this. Does that say 666? And we're picking this up from a potential gravesite. Here's your problem right here. Yeah, this is... what's the worst that can happen, you know? I've already almost completely melted down, that's what I was doing. I doubt I'll find them, because if they did shoot them, the drift would have taken them away, but they're pretty much straight right at me. In fact, to be honest, I'm not expecting to find anything here. There, you see it? There's someone else popping up on the scope. Right, okay, so here we have one of the scrappers, the I don't know if they're the proper scrappers or if they're just an old ship floating around, but that could be a sign. So the first answer, I think we pay them a certain amount and we increase our insurance value. Which, if you're getting into a lot of accidents and you're tight and you're flush for cash at the moment, good idea to get. Because, I mean, as I say, you're not cutting into your profits trying to fix everything, but it does take it down. I think it takes down payment. Seen anything worth salvaging because it's on a radar normally. But it's in a flash there. I know there's something happening down here. So, anything worth salvaging? Okay. So about that radar contact. And I think, speaking of crashing, drive it like you stole it, because you probably did. Yeah, it's just, don't mind me, I'm a filthy coward. There we go. It's my brand. Got enough money though at the moment. We're not done, we've still got some exploring to do. Bonk! Wee! Yeah. So about insurance. Also note beforehand, a dive at this length would normally have me getting into problems with fuel. And we are almost as full as the moment we dropped in. Because again, we're taking the water content from these rocks and turning it into fuel or remass. So we can send it into steam and fire it out there. Let's just bend that back a bit, all's good. Right. We're doing it again. So I think we go to the other side of this ridge here. Oh, this can get a bit spicy. Neat. See, I know what I'm doing. Done. What was that? Oh, processor. That was the wrong button. With the turner should be okay. Oh! Yeah! Pilot. That was the pilot. Just in time. Enough guesswork in the error. And that's my red froster snacking now. That's me on the radar there. In fact, grab these bits and call it because we got that. Yeah. I think the reactor got a bit balked on that one. So as I say, we've got. There's a ship. Oh! Oh no. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we had a propellant leak there. So this is most likely the people we were just talking to. Now, since our reactor didn't go critical, we're okay. And these fine boyos. Note, these guys could also be Ganymedians. And I remember fighting them, they had the reactors on the sides, and if you break one of them, they end up going into a complete death spiral and just end up pinwheeling. Is that a wreck? He's moving. So you can speed up this little fade out, but yeah. There is no recovery fee. Everything that you have, I think there is a recovery fee, but everything we have we still get, so we can still sell on for some cash. And if we just chuck them along. No? Yeah. Paid our crews who are getting pulled back in, but yeah. No, they pick it for free. So, I don't think there's much I can do in the way. Okay, so if I go back in here, once we're done seeing the inspection fail, nothing beyond repair at the moment. But yeah, as I say, that's... well, see, this is why you get hit, you know? You can imagine how much that would have taken out of our money, considering how much I just fixed there. So, I think... I cheaped out on this a bit, didn't I? Now to point, now that we're actually into owning a processor, let's see if we can get the one I like. No. 149149. Okay. Honestly, I want to keep the arm. Yeah, let's show you this. And the Nakamura is the one I like. Notice it's smaller than the other one. We're getting 70% mineral efficiency. We're getting less remass. But as I said, if we're picking up water anyway, we're always going to be getting enough, right? So there is a little point me jumping back to the habitat. I would probably consider going more for the big LIDAR contact, but we'll go for the anomaly first. Because bearing in mind, days would have passed with us getting picked up and heading back there, so that wreck most likely is not there. Digital Mimus? Classical music thing, it's okay. That's coming from someone who likes metal. Time to play solo thing, right? Sorry for me pulling my microphone. Now, similar to the Clang Beacon, the mining companion is a little window. He sits on our side, and once we get to a spot, we can let it go and it will activate. Now, what the mining bot will do is it will interrupt our commentaries and talk to people. You know what? What goes around comes around. Yeah, got enough on the plate. So, similar to our arm, we can set our. I always go with that one. Our arm up. So what we can do for mining companion, I can tell it to ignore iron. And I'm also trying to tell it to ignore beryllium. And only pick up stuff that's worthy of 5 grand. That is because the mining drone has its own cargo space, yes, but it's not very quick. And that space is limited. So I wanted to only pick up stuff that it's worthwhile picking up, and beryllium is too fast because it uses a microwave laser and it might be able to catch some bits and pieces of it. Just go down there. I don't know what it is for me to... I'm not really paying attention. So let's just go ahead and get out of trouble there. To the radar site. So yes, it's got a small hold and it's not very quick. It's limited reserves of propellant because we can just keep topping our propellant back up. I don't know if you can get it to dock with you. You can get it to dock with you again, and I don't know if you can give it propellant. But once it's filled up, it will just fly back off to the station. We don't need to recollect it. Brutal bastard, eh? Evidently not. What's happened to you? Oh, actually, no, don't. No. What's happened to you, buddy? Are you there? No, Courageous Empire, though. Oh, that's us. That's our drone. So yeah, we'll let him go. Kick off to the side, and he'll go do some mining for us. Let's start to way back up again. Yep, okay, there it is. So after a while, there we go. So this is our pilot. So this is definitely someone who is not having a good day. So our pilot, let's stand that off for a second. Our pilot may offer to EVA over. We are not going to say anything for a while. Because every time I have seen someone, I think it's only worked once, and even then I toasted it with my thrusters and it broke. Yeah, she won't fly. So if we had sent him over with the EVA, what would have happened is a pipe would have cracked and the thing would have exploded. Or something would have happened. They would have gone back out there safely, or this lot. If the ship exploded, they're not going to die. We can reclaim them in a live pod. But yeah, this is a payday. Provided we can pick it up. So, first things to know. This rock is in the way. Second thing to note, tasty beryllium distracting me yet again. One moment. So, the idea is our thrusters, including our main thruster, are considerably our enemy at this point. Because you can absolutely torch people to death with your main engine. I can't remember if we've seen a ship or not that, I think we've seen a bit purple, I can't remember. But yeah, thrusters are dangerous. Who are you? No response. He's fine. Hello! But yeah, thrusters are exceedingly dangerous. Especially our front two, which we use as our brake. The RS. Let's hold this for a second, these ones. So, we want, I'm not sure what creation about to never know. To bear in mind, we aren't going to have enough. This is worth the haul by itself. But what we're going to do is we're going to get into position facing this way as close as possible and as slow as possible, so that when we pick him up, we shall be able to jump out with it. If we fail and the ship explodes, we are still most likely going to get a life pod. You're leaving that for me, you daft getter. I'm not worried about that rock. No, that rock's definitely in the way as well. I'll use the laser on this one. I don't have my laser. I took it off of the mining companion. Well, I'm smart, aren't I? Right. So, arm on. You see what I mean about beryllium? So we want to come in it from facing left, as slow and as flat as possible. Now when they're slightly stationary like that, they're a lot easier. But bearing in mind, as with anything, the moment our arm latches onto them, their weight is going to be, we're going to be affected by their weight. So if he's spinning, if he's got high thrust or all this lot, we're going to be dragged along for the ride and spinning with him. In which case, if that happens, we want to avoid using S to slow down. Instead, using our main torch when we're against our velocity, like here, like so, and slow down that way. Also careful on our turning thrusters as well. There are some ships which are better at salvaging than others. I want to try them. Minor drones being it. I want to try this actually, because I've been told you can also use the mining companion clamp to do this, but I don't believe people saying that. But first, indeed, let's get into position. I'm going to cheat and use the autopilot here to get our speeds matched, because he is drifting slightly. And we're going to face this way. So I'm going to check with this. He's coming back, so it might be. It's going to be a bonky on the eye in there. No, right. So we're going to use our arm. Grab a hold. There we go. And gently turn it round. Gonna zoom back in. I'm gonna watch his reactor bulb. If it starts glowing, you see the sparks already. If it starts glowing, we have to stop. I'm gonna try and slow it down. I'd push me forward a bit now. Ow! Fucking drone. Yeah, that's the microwave from him trying to break rocks. So. I don't know if he's picked up anything, but let's tell him to come back. Oh, he's not talking to us. Let's see, he'll talk to us now. No. So again, we can just leave. Our drone will make its own way back. And so the beryllium's probably going to be enough, but this ship's definitely going to be enough. But yeah, this is generally... You see, we're slowly drifting forward. That's because of the weight of the ship. So let's head back now. And hope if it gets to 100%, it does not matter if the ship explodes after that. Acquired brutal bastard. There you go. The moment it's 100%, it's immortal. So, nice quick dive. Otherwise, we get absolutely nothing for it. Saturn impact picked up 57, picked up enough. Some decent chunks. But, we now have a second ship. We go to our dealer, and you'll see it's not ready to fly at the moment. If we sell it, oh, what is this bad boy? What has he got? Oh, he's got the... Oh! Hold on, he's got more stuff on it than I do. That's actually worth keeping. It's the same style. It's actually the same as our stuff, so it's probably better to take the money. Because if I get it, I have to also fix it up. I don't think it's different. 700. Swap over. So brutal bastard is 1.1. And our ship is 1.2. So no, it's slightly more better than ours. It's a better name, to be honest. All I wanted to say though, so we're going to sell the real bastard. You can fix it up. I'd only bother doing that if we were training mechanic, I have to be honest. So we can sell it. And yeah, suddenly our strap for cat. Suddenly we're not so strapped for casting, or are we? Lovely. And what we can do is, for that money, we'll keep the mining drone because I want to keep showing that off at all. But I can go down to our control units. Ah, no, we need our reactor core. I'm going to get this reactor core. Nope. And immediately sell it the other. Ultracapacitor. I could step that up to the military one. It's main prop. Get these. These are gimbaled. Variable thrust. So we have. I think we have. It will help with our turning circle and all this lot immensely. Main prop wise, we need a bit more cash. Main prop wise, I think I like this one. And that is pretty much the ship set up with the objection that we do still have the mining drone. So I like it, because normally I run the this laser. But we're using the drone. Oh, can I actually get a new ship if I trade in? Get that eagle there. Oh, Pelican. Does another hard point, but it is a bigger ship. Proud Israel. Israel, even better. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the one that's got electromagnetic shielding in it. That's not the one I'm looking for. Because there's a variant of the... here it is. Tell a lie, here it is. Slightly bigger cargo bay. Because it comes from a railgun. Anyway, that's I'll tell you what. I'll have a think about this. I might actually just end up getting this onto us. What's Prestige Lion there? Is that cheaper? Slightly cheaper. But I say it's got more. Oh, is that the research one? No. More rules, more good. Anyway, we'll come back to this one and I'll explain this in the next one. So yeah, I'm going to go shopping. In game. Yeah, shopping. Cool. See you later.